Hi everybody, welcome to my stamp room today. We currently have our mini catalog and our celebrations happening. So as you know, the celebrations works. You get to choose one item from our celebrations brochure for every $50 that you spend out of either the mini catalog or the annual catalog. If you have an order of $100 or more, we do have sets that are also $100 value. So when you're placing your order, be sure to use the host code for January. You'll get to choose your celebration set, and I'll be sending out new embellishments this month in my thank you cards. So today I'm going to be showing you a card using two of our celebration sets. These are both $50 value celebrations. The first one is a stamp set called Awesomely Otters. You can see how cute these guys are. And the second one that we're going to be using is a package of designer series papers. These are 6x6 papers, and aren't they beautiful? Look at the swirls in there. These are called, this paper is called Simply Marbelous. And you can see wonderful colors when you turn them over. Look at the designs on the back. These are going to be perfect on so many projects. So let me tell you which colors they have listed to go with these. We have the Balmy Blue and Basic Gray, Blushing Bride, Bumblebee, Coastal Cabana, Flirty Flamingo, Gorgeous Grape, the Highland Heather, Misty Moonlight, Pool Party, Smoky Slate, and the So Saffron. So there's lots and lots of colors that you can use with these. And this is in our celebrations right now, free with a $50 purchase, 6x6 papers. So the card that we're going to be making today, we're using both of these items, and you can see we've got our little otters, and it says you're utterly awesome. Let me show you how we did this. I did cut a piece of the paper down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it covers the entire front. And you can see when you cut this down, it leaves a strip at the bottom. I did cut that strip at 5 1/2 so that it can go on the inside layer of our card. Also for the front of the card, under this we are going to have a piece of basic white that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 to cover the entire front again. And on the inside we have a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4. So it gives us a little bit of, so I need to cut this actually down to 5 1/4, not 5 1/2. That'll only take a second. So let's get this at 5 1/4. Like I say, this is just the scrap piece that was cut off of the bottom to make the piece to fit on the front of our card. So, all right, so to get this on the front of the card, let me get these out of the way. I think this is one of those that's going to go pretty quickly. You know, we always have some celebration items that go pretty quick. And celebrations items are while supplies last. So if there is something that you're really wanting, please don't hesitate and wait and miss out on it. Make sure that you get it in time. All right, so the way we did the circles, I used the layering circles dies to cut the holes in the front of our designer series paper to go on the front of the card. And When using the thin dies, you need number 1, number 2, and number 3, which my other number 3 is right here. And I put these, I just placed these so that they were just to give me this little bit of design for my things to be stamped in, my otters to be stamped on. So let me run this through my stamp cut and emboss machine. Okay, and this is what you get after running it through. We do have these 3 extra pieces, which I think might be kind of cute added on here somewhere. So we're going to hang on to those for a minute. Now that you have that cut out, you want to take your inside or the top piece that you're going to put on the front of the card and you're going to mark just with a little pencil each of your little spots so that when you're stamping your otters, you know where your outline space is, so you know where to make sure that you stay inside these lines. They're done with pencil and we can easily erase them once we are done stamping. So we're going to start stamping. In our top circle up here, we want to put the "You Are Utterly Awesome." I re-inked this and I want to make sure I don't get a big blob. So we are going to put this in the center of our spot here. You are utterly awesome. Next, we're going to stamp our little fisher otter. And we're going to do that one over here. And then we are going to do our swimming otter down here at the bottom. Now I want him so his water is kind of at the bottom of the... Okay, now that we have stamped them, we need to do a little bit of coloring on our otters. And to color them, I'm using our blends in crumb cake, a dark and light crumb cake. So the outside is going to be the dark. You can use other colors if you want your otters different colors. It doesn't take very long either to color these. Don't forget his little ear here. And this guy, I'm going to go ahead and color him all, even though he's not all showing through, just because I want to make sure that I've got all the way that I need. And you could actually use a brush in to go a little quicker if you wanted on this. He's holding his little fish. These guys are just so adorable. Let me just get him colored really quick. These blends work so well. Don't have to worry about all my little marks showing up. All right. Now to do the inside, I'm going to use the light, and I am going to use the brush end to try to make it go a little bit quicker. No, I'm not, because it's too... don't want to get it on our water drops that are over here. Okay, so here we're going to do the inside here. And then I'm going to, for his little fish, I'm going to use the dark petal pink. I just liked this color. I thought it went well. Now for the water around him, I'm going to use the balmy blue to match our paper that we're using, the cardstock that we're using. So I think I will do some splashes in the darker. And then we are going to color his water in the lighter. And not all of this is going to show again, so we can see our marks. So we know we need to go over that far. Now we're also going to do some around him. He's going to be all in the water, swimming around with his fish there. So we are going to color around. And get some down here to cover our Now you can take your piece that you have cut and lay it down too to make sure that you have everything colored that you want to color. Now we can take our pencil and go back and erase our marks so we don't have to worry about any of those showing. Okay, now we can just lay this down. Let's get some adhesive. I did a little bit between each of the holes, circles, and then around the outside. Now you can stick this down. Looks like when I go to stick it down, I need just a little bit more right here. I don't know how I missed that. And you put that down, and that's the front of your card. Now we're going to attach this to our base. And again, I like to start at the bottom and get it lined up, and then it pretty much falls into place up to the top of the card. So there's the card. Now for the inside, I'm not stamping anything on the inside, and I think I'm going to put this across the bottom instead of down the side. So I need to cut that one more time. And I'm going to, our inside white piece is 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to cut this to 4 so that we can attach this across the bottom of our piece of white, and then attach that to the inside of the card. And that way it just gives it a little bit of something to pull it together with the front of the card. Okay, now we can put this on the inside. And there, that pulls it together. To give you a completed card. Let's stamp on the back of this. Hashtag handmade. I almost did that upside down. That's the reason you stamp on paper first. All right. Well, there you go. And that is, like I said, using both 2 of our celebration sets. I hope you like this card. They are so adorable. And this paper is just amazing. So remember, Celebrations is going on from now through the 28th of February. And here are a couple of items that you're really going to want. Remember to use the host code for January when placing your online order. And you not only will get your celebration set, you also get a thank you card from me with a package of embellishments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and follow so you don't miss out on any of my projects. I do post 3 times a week, and I hope you enjoy them. I appreciate all thumbs up and comments and suggestions. So thanks again, and I will see you all the next time.